Hi everyone, welcome to Dividends, the show for and about your College of Business, and we've got a great program today with a couple of really overachieving guests. We begin with Rontier Whitfield. Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Your story starts early, and you're not even that old. I mean, you started modeling when you were 4 years old?
Yes, sir.
All right, so how does that happen?
Well, when my mother was in college, she actually modeled. So when I was born, she moved us to Columbus, Georgia, and she would take me to the Parisian Mall, and I would do the fashion shows there. So my first memory of doing a fashion show was the Tommy Hilfiger fashion show. And from there, I just was always doing fashion shows, my sister and I. And once we got a little older and moved to Florida, we had more fashion show experiences, like the Palm Beach Gardens Mall in West Palm Beach, Florida. I remember doing that. I remember taking modeling classes there, and afterwards I kind of stopped. And then once I got older, I returned to the dream.
Well, and became more than a dream because you started pursuing a career in design, and that took you out to California.
Yes, when I was at Locust Grove High School in Locust Grove, Georgia, because we moved around a lot, I got accepted into the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising at 17 years old as a junior. So I moved out to Los Angeles and began a school career in fashion design and merchandising. And after about 3 months, I transferred to the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City. And that was where my fashion experience, especially for modeling, really was important because everyone there is a model, and that was my dream. So watching them kind of taught me how to be a model just like a little bit better. But I had no idea what I was doing when I went there. I just knew that I wanted to be in fashion.
All right, so let's toss out these cities: Atlanta, West Palm, LA, New York, Stark Vegas. Close that loop for us. How'd you end up in Starkville? What attracted you to Mississippi State?
Well, after I received my associate's degree in fashion business and management from the Fashion Institute of Technology, that summer I was looking for universities to pursue my bachelor's degree, and I knew that I wanted to attend a football school. So it was either Mississippi State or LSU, just because I had heard about both schools at FIT just through football season. And when I went to look at Mississippi State University, I saw the Entrepreneurship Center. So I remember telling my mom that this would be the perfect place for me to work on my juice company. So I applied to Mississippi State only, and I got accepted, and now I'm here.
And well, not to mention, we just beat the stew out of LSU in football.
So I'm glad I came.
So tell us about the entrepreneurship track you're on. What are you doing with your business?
Well, I have a juice company titled Esteem Juices. Esteem kind of regarding to self-esteem, drinking your confidence. So when I was 16 years old, I was in my economics class, and I got this idea to have an alcohol company, and I was going to name it like Jungle Juice or something like that, and it was going to be undetectable taste of alcohol. So as I got older, I kind of got closer to God, and I just didn't want to be responsible for deaths or accidents or people getting DUIs because they wouldn't know when to stop drinking my juice. So kind of got into natural juices when I got to New York City, and I saw how organic everyone ate there and drank there. And I started creating samples for my coworkers there, and they started to tell me the pros and cons of each juice. And then after about 2 weeks, I started selling them to them.
So are you in production now, or are you looking to stand up production? And how is the E-Center involved in that?
Well, I just spoke with Mr. Eric Hill about last month, and he kind of helped me to do my Stage 0 pitch. And after I did my pitch with the prep panel, I got my first $500 grant. And I just bought all the equipment so that I'll be able to start fresh. So I just bought my juicer and bottles. So this weekend, either this weekend or next weekend, they'll be in, and I'm excited to start actually working on them on a grander scale.
That's exciting, and we can explain how this works. Is students can do stair-step pitches for more and more money, but they begin by pitching to their peers, students who have, I think, 25 grand in sales. So, and sometimes they're tougher than the faculty and whatnot when pitching for money.
Yeah, it was pretty nerve-wracking, but Eric really prepared me. I remember speaking to him on a Wednesday, and that's how I met you. I remember speaking to him on a Wednesday, and he was telling me that pitch was on a Friday. So that Wednesday night, I created my first PowerPoint, and then Thursday, I set up a meeting with him so that he could give me a critique. he told me that I had too many words, and he kind of helped me to mold my pitch better. So then Friday, I set up another appointment with him again before the pitch to make sure that I was well prepared. And apparently I did really good because I got the grant.
And now the business is launching, and we really look forward to seeing how it progresses. Awfully proud to have you on campus, and appreciate you taking time to come and talk with us today.
No problem. I appreciate you for inviting me.
All right, we're going to take a break. Be back with more in just a moment.
So you have an idea. It's exciting. It's original. It's genius. And you think it could be the next big thing. But how do you turn this idea into reality? At the Entrepreneurship Center, we will guide you through every step of the entrepreneurial process and help along the way. From developing and enhancing your idea to building your product and bringing it to market. Our programs will help refine your idea and connect you with other creative individuals. You can collaborate with students and discover their brilliant ideas, learn from expert faculty and accomplished business leaders, and even receive money to expand your venture and start your own company. Whether your idea is a revolutionary product, app, or service, we can help. The Entrepreneurship Center at Mississippi State University. From invention to innovation, it starts here.
There are a number of student activities that students can get involved with, but few of them know that they can start a company while they're in school. We want students to consider that when they come to school here, they have 4 years to create themselves a job, create a new venture, and that's really what the center's here to provide. We're here to provide the resources, connections, and programs that can help them start a company. The background of our students is extremely diverse. All across campus, students are getting involved, forming these companies, and people, all sorts of different backgrounds, coming together to create these startups that are just doing amazing things. Regardless of where you're at in the entire startup process, whether you're coming in with a fresh idea, or you have an established company, or just are trying to get interested in entrepreneurship, we want to put students in a position where they feel encouraged and supported to pursue their passions so they can make an impact no matter what field or industry they go into.
Welcome back, everyone. Joining me now is Chinwe Okorie, and she is an all-star on campus for a bunch of reasons, and one of them that probably the most obvious, part of the team that brought perhaps the most exciting single moment in the history of Mississippi State athletics, and that, of course, is the women's basketball team beating Connecticut. Thank you for that. I was watching it with my daughter and her friend, and it really was empowering for high school girls. So I'm going to revisit that at some point. But I first want to let folks know a bit about you. You're from Nigeria.
Yes, I am.
And you didn't start playing ball until relatively late, right? Tell us about that.
Well, back home, sports wasn't really a big thing when growing up. And then I started playing basketball actually when I was 16. So I had played for 6 months before I started getting offers from different countries. But I got the offers from the U.S. and it was more with school. So school was involved with the scholarship letters. And so that's why I accepted to come to the U.S.
Why Mississippi State, though? I mean, you were in demand. You could have gone to a number of great programs. What was it about Mississippi State that made you want to come here?
Well, I was far from home, far from family, and I wanted something, a school with that family community. Mm-hmm. And so whenever I visited, I took a lot of visits. But then when I visited Mississippi State, it was just awesome. Like the people there were all welcoming. The community was great. I visited with the team and they were just awesome. They worked really, really hard, and that's what I wanted. Also,
I'm sorry.
Sorry. The College of Business was really great too.
Well, and that's where I was headed.
Okay.
Your achievements on the court are well documented, right? I mean, you've won all kinds of honors and have done great things on the court. But academically, you have killed it as well. I mean, you are an all-star in the classroom as well as on the court. So you got a degree in business administration, mm-hmm. but that's not all.
Yeah, I have a degree in marketing and then a minor in French. and currently I'm doing my master's in French.
Which sounds almost like a degree in international business, which is very difficult, and the only reason you couldn't have done that was because of the sport, right?
Yes, that's right. Well, if I had to do international business, I'll have to do a study overseas, study abroad, and I couldn't miss basketball practices or classes, and so I had to do that. I had to do just business administration, and then with the last year, I started my second degree in marketing with a minor in French. And I just wanted to pair that so it could look somewhat close to international business.
Yeah, so what do you hope to do with that?
Well, I'm trying to work in a global company, you know, or even just in a business firm, because one of the things I really wanted to do was start my shoe company. And
well, tell us why.
Well, okay, I wanted to start my shoe company because I wear a size 15 for women's, and it's really difficult to find really pretty shoes that are classical made for big fit women. And so I thought, oh, I could really start that, and of course I would benefit from it as the other women who wear big fit.
All right, so you've got, how has all this stuff you've done at State, the marketing, the business administration, and the French, how do you think that has helped you prepare for what's next for you?
Well, right now I think it's set me apart just because a language is being attached to my degree, in the sense that I'm more exposed to different cultures, and just doing that is going to help me work in different countries and different organizations and firms, and also being able to communicate in businesses or with firms.
All right, so we've got to talk basketball. I know what that moment was like for the Bulldog Nation, and how it was just crazy. I mean, crazy. I was screaming, I was jumping up and down. I'm an old guy, and they would have come and taken me away. What was that like for you at that moment in the team, and what that meant to everyone?
It was really exciting because even before we got there as a team, we had set all those goals, you know, and it was just exciting to see it happening in reality for us. And so that moment we were just like, okay, we've made it this far, let's just go get it, you know, and it was amazing. It was just, I don't know, like I'm still leaving it, I'm still in there, you know, just knowing that whatever you set your mind to, you can actually accomplish it.
Well, I expect we're going to see great things from you, because you have excelled at everything that you have
Thank you very
tried
much.
to do. So thanks for coming and sharing your story, and coming to Mississippi State, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for us, folks. We will see you on the next edition of Dividends. Thanks for watching.